Hello, Namaskar. This is Dr. Lukesh Bhatia. I welcome you on Lok Talks. Hello, friends. Namaskar. Welcome to Lok Talks for professional medical guidance, for spirituality and meditation, life coaching, personality development, and travelogues. Thank you very much to be a part of my online YouTube family. Thank you very much. I welcome to you all. Thank you. Dear friends, you must have seen, it's a common observation and scientifically studied fact also. Suicidal deaths are the second commonest reason in young deaths. 15 to 39 years of age is the second commonest reason. How can we prevent that? It's very important that all the think tank intellectuals must be doing some brainstorming sessions on this. Recently, 3 deaths happened in All India Institute of Medical Sciences. One 40 years pediatrician was living alone, committed suicide. 2 doctors, both of them young residents, they committed suicide. In this corona times, things are really upsetting everyone. The working schedules are really very tough. Highly unappreciative environment is there. And it's no easy task for doctors especially. For all the streams, schooling time, graduation, post-graduation, and till the time one settles in a job and gets streamlined in their life, it is a challenging time for everybody in this world. Irrespective of their place on this planet, it is a challenging time. Dear friends, I strongly believe that we need to think about it, do some brainstorming sessions in your respective departments, irrespective of your fields. We must need to stay connected with each other. What more can be done? I am coming up with my 5 tips. If we can appreciate it, nothing like it. Let me share with you my 5 tips. So mental health teaching should be started at the schooling level. My tip number 1 is the mental health training should be started at the school level. Point number 2, the bullying by the peer groups in the schools must be checked, observed, and all the steps should be taken by the school administration to stop it. Teach students in the school age spirituality. Books like Power of Now must be taught to them. There's a wonderful book by Eckhart Tolle. He's a Canadian citizen, and he has written an excellent book known as Power of Now. That is one such book which should be taught at school level to realize the value of life, to make people to believe in the concept of the power of now. By default, we are trained and tuned to be too egoistic. Whatever we have achieved in the past, whatever we have attained in the past, whatever the degrees, whatever the powers we have, we tend to be too egoistic. And when that doesn't comes true, we get too upset, ego gets hurt, and people take drastic steps like this. So spirituality has to be strengthened. That is my third suggestion. Inculcate the value of being. Just simply attaining excellent marks, getting excellent degrees, getting in jobs, getting a handsome package salary is not enough in life. One has to have right thought process to value your life, to value your being. Friends, in my Facebook, I have defined my profile. I have written human, being. Somebody actually asked me, what is it by mistake or you have done it deliberately? So my answer is, I have done it deliberately. You being human is a God-gifted thing to you, right? But at the same time, your being has to be valued by you. Your parents have done a lot. Not only your parents, your grandparents, and lot of generations have put in lot of efforts to bring you in this life. Think for a moment the value of your life when we understand the ancestral mathematics. For you to be born today, from 12 previous generations, you needed a total of 4094 ancestors. Think for a moment how many struggles, how many battles, how many difficulties, and how much of sadness, how much of happiness, how many love stories, how many expressions of hope for the future did your ancestors have to undergo for you to exist in this present moment. You have to value that. So no way you can ever think of yourself, your own thought process, your own achievements, or nothing can become so disastrous in your thought process that you decide to kill yourself. So that value of being has to be taught during your school age, when your mind is in a building stage. That age, it is very important to learn the importance of your being. Life stands the highest importance. Then only being health conscious. When we say health conscious, means taking care of your mind, taking care of your thoughts too. It is not only taking the physical health only. Health consciousness, taking care of your own health, is equally important and the most important thing for your life. Then only you can study well, then only you can get good marks, then only you can fetch a good job. Teach and train all the teachers. In school level, it is very common observation that there will be more or less two kind of people. One lot of students, which is hardly 20-30%, they will be doing fantastically well. The other major lot will be taken as good for nothing. They are just passing their times. For a teacher, each and every student should be the same, the front bencher to the last bencher. He or she is not supposed to be teaching only the front benchers. The whole class belongs to that particular teacher. And it is not only important to teach a subject, it is important to teach life skills too. I have mentioned earlier also, we remember only those teachers in the form of guru in your mind. They live throughout within your consciousness as guru, because they are the ones to help you to build up your life skills. So each and every teacher must respect life and must make sure that they are sharing their life experiences, positive life experiences and negative life experiences too. How did they cope up with that? That has to be shared with young brains to ensure that they are imbibing certain facts, that how you have made your path so well. Everybody has negativity in their life, but how have one succeeded to cope up with that? That sharing is also equally important. So training young brains, because by the time one is entering in college, a lot of things in their brain has, on the intelligence has already been trained a lot. Once they reach to college, it is really difficult to train or retrain them. Of course, the efforts has to be continued later on also. But at school level, if one is trained only for achievements, gaining only marks, if you are getting good marks, you are worth it. If not, then you are useless on this earth. If that kind of things are being absorbed every day, you are not taking care of young brains very well. So, the teachers teach and train the teachers very frequently to give a positive environment in schools. More a teacher is shouting or howling every now and then, it is making a fearful and a defensive mechanisms are getting activated in younger brains. Students in school age should be taught the value of being. I have discussed that point already. Our current school patterns pushes a lot of ego among students. How they should handle their ego. Ego is one of the level of our existence. I don't deny that. But at the same time, how to handle your ego, it is a false belief about oneself. When that gets hurted, how to handle that, one should know about it. So those who are doing good have their superinflated egos. Those who are average performance, they feel that they are no good at all. This kind of feelings what are going on, that has to be taken care of. And those who are not doing good, means, as I said earlier, the 80% people, they consider themselves, they are average performers and their self-esteem is too poor. That poor self-esteem, when they are proceeding further in their higher education and all, they are very vulnerable lot. One has to be taken care of. Both these are making grounds for mental breakdowns. I am really worried for good number of students now are attaining 100%, 99%. If you observe these guys over a long pattern, over long years, this is also one group. You must have learned a student studying in Kota, 12th class student. He made a target of attaining 98%. He could get 96%. And in spite of that, a great achievement of 96%, he still committed suicide. So this is the inability, lack of training of how to handle their egos. This is something what has to be trained at the school level. In younger classes, when their egos were developing, they must be trained how to handle such situations. Whatever you are targeting, you are not going to get it. But what you are getting, one must have the ability to accept that, and that is positivity. The ability to accept the negativity is also a kind of positivity. So it's very important, friends. So it is a need of hour that they are being taught that unless they should not be taught like unless they are great achievers, life has no meaning. Most of the times the teachers, the parents constantly are feeding this in their mind that unless they are getting good package in their jobs, they are good for nothing. No, they can be great asset to the society. Money is not everything. They can be of great contributors to the society. So one has to be very clear about it. And let me tell you one recent example. A BTech student, BTech graduated boy, he was trying to fetch a good job and he couldn't get a job and he committed suicide. Family is wondering, they had no problems. Now it's really a matter of investigation right from school days, what kind of training his brain was getting. It's very easy to think that family had no problems, but yes, something was not happening a day when he took this decision, long time things were going bad in his mind. So one has to be very meticulously observing every suicidal death. A lot of root cause analysis should be done to establish a pattern in the local region, and a department should be established at state level to help such people. Anybody, if gets any impending suicidal thoughts, can report himself or herself or about his friend to that department. Last tip is tip number 5. We all need to understand one simple fact, that the people and situations are not going to be your way. Hope you will be understanding what I am trying to convey you. Do share with your friends. All the teachers also should be receiving this, so that our young brains are being trained on spirituality, and meditation practices should be made right at school level. It's important to train young brains at the school level to do regular meditation practices. Mindful meditation, as I've stated earlier as well, I'll be making more videos on that also. 1 minute in every 1 hour, one should be thinking that what is he thinking, is it correct, is it going to help him in this tomorrow or future? If not, correct your thoughts. So thank you very much. All the best. God bless you. Do it excellently well in your life. That's what is needed. Thank you very much. All the best. God bless you. Do subscribe Lok Talks and share it with your friends. Don't forget to hit the bell icon. And if you like the video, hit thumbs up.